Let's get to the final trade of the day now with Joel Hawthorne, the founder of the Morning Snapshot. Great to see you there, Joel. What stock are you loving this year?
This year, I think one that is really jumping off the page at me, Angie, is Microsoft. I think this is a name that I really feel is going to just really dominate headlines for months to come here of 2023. We can kind of see now that here's a name that has really kind of catapulted in the conversation for AI and a lot of the nuances of the search engine to compete with the likes of Google. So I think that this is a conversation we're going to have for quite some time. I think there's a lot of layers to this conversation. So it'll be exciting to see what this stock does over the months to come.
Is there a level that you would get in or get out in Microsoft?
Well, I think just because Microsoft is big tech, and I think so much of the macro view of the market will be surrounded by big tech. I'm more of a long-term holder of a name like Microsoft. I don't think we're out of the weeds yet in the overall market and some of the fears of having a bit of a reversion back to some lows. So I think that this is a name that I would more likely trade around. But if we do get some momentum to the upside, then I think this is a name that I would definitely look to ride the bull wave to the upside. So this is one that every day I'm looking at the overall market, and this is a name that every day I'm looking at how it's responding and correlating to market direction.
The behind the scenes buzz about the stock market among traders is that the market has been quirky since 2020. Is there anything in this market that you love?
Well, you bring up an exciting point, a very good point, I should say. We had our first pandemic of over 100 years. I don't think there's any traders that were active 100 years prior to us going through that pandemic. So think about it, right? We had to trade through that tragedy, if you would. I know a lot of people were affected by it, but then we also had to see how the market was going to respond afterwards. So these are still remnants of the market still responding to so much that went on in 2020. And I think we'll go down in the history books of traders and investors that were able to survive that. I think that right now, there's still a lot of uncertainty of if the market is going to revisit some of those lower levels. I think there's a lot of uncertainty to see if we're completely out of the woods and to see what the new market may look like. We've seen a ton of volume volatility. We've actually had markets change over shorter dated options, everyday option expirations in some of the indexes. So right now, this is a market that I think a lot of people just have not had an opportunity to trade over a period of time. I'm excited for what the future holds for the market. I think there's a lot of smart investors, and I think there's a lot of new investors coming into the market looking to be participants. All of that, I think, generates more volume and more action. And so for me, I welcome all of that.
Joel, thanks so much for bringing us all of your trader talk. Have a great day.
Thanks for having me, Angie.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.